Christmas. Decorated the outside of the house, a lot of inside, little special things. We had a bay window, and you do it different every year. So I just like to, if I do something, I like to do it passionately. And why I pick trees, well, I like to do things different. There's hardly anybody else that collects trees, so it's something different. And it's just fun to see what the next little treasure I'm going to find, what the next, what were they thinking when they did this tree? Somebody spent time or material to make this thing. Mentally, I start when I'm putting this year's away. I'll figure out new ideas for next year's, what color groupings. But generally start about the first weekend in November, and it usually takes the month of November to get them all out. Do most of it by myself. A couple of my friends do come out and help me hang ornaments at times. So it's maybe 70 hours or so of actual time. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and think, okay, I want to do this, and I get up and do it and go back to sleep. Taking down is about half the length of time. The mess that's in between, totes and stuff, there's about 70 totes or so. They're sitting around, partially full. And I sort them out, keep track of everything, where stuff goes, so next year when I dig it out, I know what I'm getting out. If I'm getting out the silver trees, or getting out the multicolored trees, or getting out the cloth ones, or ceramics, and stuff like that. Just every year, I got some ideas, and they evolve as things put out, and group them, and said, okay, this year I featured the antique trees. Most of the trees above here are like 50 years old or older. So there's some beautiful ones, there's some really ugly ones, but they're old, and that's the feature this year. I think the most fun, though, is things like this, when I have open houses and people come out, explore, look around, do the tree hunt. Some families have been coming 5 or 6 years. The kids say it's one of their Christmas highlights is to be able to come out and look through it, and we play some games. And so it's just fun to share it with the community. I invite, if I know somebody, I just ask them if they want to bring anybody that they can vouch for. They're welcome to bring them. So it's fun to keep track. I have a guest tree, and you sign an ornament and hang it up and go through and figure out how many new people I meet each year because of, well, I got my teeth cleaned here and she brought her family, or I got bought my paint here and she brought her family and stuff. So it's always fun to see who's going to come next and spread the word. It's just part of Christmas around here.